Does the Beijing-based communist regime respect human rights? Yes or no?
Check this out. Let's go.
Minister, what country is the most active perpetrator of foreign interference targeting our elections and democratic institutions?
Mr. Cooper, I think that's a question best posed to our director from CSIS.
Mr. Chair, through you, we've called out publicly in the past China, Russia, India, and others.
Thank you for that. And I would note that NSICOP in June 2024 identified the People's Republic of China as the biggest perpetrator of foreign interference, as did Madam Justice Hogue, as did CSIS as recently as July of 2025. So in the face of that, and given that we know, and this is to the minister, that the Beijing-based communist regime has engaged in transnational repression, targeting members of Chinese diaspora communities in Canada. It is a regime that has surveilled, harassed, and intimidated members of these communities, and in doing so, it has shown no respect for Canada's sovereignty and has actively threatened the safety and security of Canadians. So given all of that, how could the Prime Minister possibly have thought it was in Canada's interests to strike a deal to pursue cooperation with the Beijing dictatorship on matters of law enforcement? Minister?
The Prime Minister has outlined on a number of occasions, and most recently and more comprehensively in Davos. We are living in times that are unprecedented, one where Canada needs to broaden its relationships. We are the closest partner to the United States. However, we know that the situation and the trading relationship
Minister, is the PRC a rule of law state? Is it a rule of law state?
If I may just, if you will give me the time, I will respond to your question.
No, my time is very limited, so I'm asking you, is the PRC a rule of law state? Yes or no?
So, Mr. Cooper, I think to your previous question, the Prime Minister has clearly outlined the need for us to expand trade, including,
I'm asking you about
with countries
pursuing
in which
cooperation on law enforcement. So, is it a rule of law state? Yes or no?
Well, Mr. Cooper,
does it have an independent judiciary? Yes or no? These are straightforward questions. Yes or no?
Mr.
Minister?
Cooper, I'm not here as a foreign policy expert, nor
Minister,
an expert on China.
It is
I'm
obvious
here
that Beijing is not a rule of law state. They don't have an independent judiciary. Do they have civilian oversight of the police in Beijing?
Mr. Cooper, to your...
Do they respect human rights? Does the Beijing-based communist regime respect human rights? Yes or no?
Mr. Cooper, if you wish for me to answer the question,
then
I will give you a proper answer. As the Prime Minister has clearly outlined, both at Davos and in many other speeches, there is a need for Canada to expand its trading partners. China is one of them. China
I didn't ask you a question about trading partners. I asked you about cooperation on matters of law enforcement.
Mr. Cooper, if I can intervene here just for a second, and we'll pause your time. This is a very serious issue, and the members have the right to be.
Canada's broken, and Canada's broken because we're stupid.
So does Beijing respect human rights? Yes or no?
Mr. Cooper, what I will say is that Canada is at a crossroads right now. There's a need and an imperative for Canada to expand its trading relationships, and Canada can do both. Canada could protect and speak out on human rights at the same time.
Minister, I asked you four
trade.
questions, straightforward questions, of which the answer is no. The Beijing communist regime is not a rule of law state.
Point of order.
Just a friendly reminder to smash the like, hit subscribe. Please leave a comment below if you have something to share. Let's get back to the nutty video.
The committee agreed. Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Chair, I want to listen to the conversation, but we can't have a conversation if we're speaking over each other. We can't even hear the answer.
There's no answer.
Either we have a conversation or we don't.
Thank you so much. Just reinforcing what I say, we did pause your time, Mr. Cooper, but please keep. You have 2 minutes left. Same.
Different point of order.
Different point of order. Yes, go ahead.
The committee actually agreed that we would have 2 meetings on the implementation of the Foreign Influence Transparency Registry, and for that purpose invite the Minister of Public Safety. I have a hard time understanding how Mr. Cooper's questions have anything to do with what this committee agreed to actually do.
With the greatest of respect to Mr. Wilkinson, who I have respect for, it seems that he must have missed the testimony of Mr. Tay, among others, who have been targeted by the Beijing-based communist regime. And here we have a government, your government, that is entering into cooperation on matters of law enforcement with a regime that is engaged in transnational repression, including in our elections.
Whew, Canadian federal politics are absurd, guys. Smash that like, hit subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, leave a comment if you have something to share. Thank you so much for watching. Aaron Canadian Looney, check you in the next video, gang. Ciao for now.